Today we celebrate a saint who was also a king. He lived a life that would seem quite unusual to our culture because as king, he chose to live his Christian lifestyle publicly. He gave to the poor, he loved his people, and he created fair and just laws. Today we celebrate Saint Stephen of Hungary, a Christian convert. Saint Stephen was born around 970 in Hungary. His birth name was Vike, but when he was baptized at the age of 10, he adopted the name of Stephen. His father was the Duke of Hungary, so Stephen was destined for the crown. Once king, Stephen did all he could in his power to illegalize pagan worship and violent crimes. Hungary experienced great success during the time of Stephen's reign, both economically and spiritually. The people were very open to Stephen's rule of love. Perhaps it makes the most sense that when a political leader has their priorities straight, his or her influence over the people bears good fruit. Stephen also had an incredible devotion to Mother Mary. He would often pray with her to bring Jesus closer to his people. There is one legend that occasionally during his reign, Stephen would disguise as a beggar and go and live amongst his people, giving them gifts. During one of these occasions, Stephen himself was beat up by other beggars who took the gifts. Instead of revealing himself or punishing the people who beat him up, Stephen took the beating with the grace of Jesus. This event inspired Stephen to give even more to his people, especially the poor. Saint Stephen died in 1038 and was canonized by Pope Saint Gregory VII in 1083, just 45 years later. He is the patron saint of Hungary. Let us each remember Saint Stephen for the great man he was and the way that he wielded his power. The self-control and obedience to God is something each of us today can look to Saint Stephen as a role model.